Hi guys, this is Ms.Hong. Today is June 12th, Friday. I just want to let you know next week we have NWEA test on June 16th, which is Tuesday. So before Tuesday, I'm gonna do the survey. So you can choose your time. The test will be in the morning, 9 a.m. and PM test is on 1 p.m. So I want you to choose which test you want to take. Okay, and today we will do more quadratic functions. And guys, you know what? I figured out how to YouTubers, right? They're doing lessons, but I don't see their hand, right? But when I use my document camera and I'm showing my work, then you see my hand all the time, like, cause I'm writing something, right? But I figured it out. So now, finally, cause I have about like 2 or 3 lessons left, but at this point I figured it out. So look, hi guys, right? You don't see my hand. I figured this out. Oh my God, I'm so happy about it. Right? Yay. Probably, I don't know. Like, I hope September we could go back to school. But if that's like online school again, then like the quality will be like super good. All right? So anyway, guys, let's start. So today, we're doing this one. So I just add graphing. Okay. All right. So look at the question. Identify the key features of each quadratic function: vertex, axis of symmetry, x and y intercepts, maximum minimum value, domain, and range. So you find all the key features, and after that we will sketch the graph. All right. So first, let's look at the form. What's the form? This is vertex form. This is too thick. So this is vertex form, right? So directly we can get a vertex, right? So what's my vertex for this? My vertex is from here to -4, right? That's 2, -4. And so I got my vertex, so we can get our axis of symmetry, right? Axis of symmetry, that is x equals 2, because that's your x-coordinate of the vertex. And your A is positive, right? So the graph opens up. So you will get minimum value. So minimum value is -4. So my minimum value is -4. And x and y intercept. So let's get x-intercept first. Then to get x-intercepts, what do? We make entire equation equals 0, right? So I'm going to do my work here. So just write my equation one more time and make it 0. And you solve it. So for this, when you get vertex form, we do taking square root skills, right? So you make it like that and take the square root. Then you do this. Then you get x minus 2 equals positive negative square root of 4, which is 2, right? And x equals positive -2 plus 2, because this one moved to the right. Then that turned to plus 2, right? So my 2x values will be 2 plus 2, which is 4, and -2 plus 2, which is 0. So you get 4 and 0. So my x-intercepts will be 4, 0, and 0, 0. All right? And then my y-intercept. So to get our y-intercept, we put 0 into x, right? We put 0 into x. Then that will be 0 minus 2 squared minus 4, right? So -2 squared, which is 4, minus 4. Then you get 0. So my y-intercept will be 0, 0. Right? And then what else? We did vertex, axis of symmetry, x and y intercepts, maximum minimum value we did, and domain and range, right? We need to get domain and range. So domain for quadratic function, that's all real number, and ranges, this one has minimum, right? Minimum means like you have some value, that's the minimum value, and then all the other value will be greater than that, right? So my range will be y's greater than or equal to my minimum, which is -4. All right? So these are all the information we can get from this vertex form, right? Because this is the vertex form, to getting information that's a little different depends on the form, right? But anyway, so when you get vertex form, you can get all the information like this. And now I'm going to sketch that. So my vertex is 2, -4. So you go to 2, -4. And then my x-intercepts, which is 4, 0, and 0, 0. Right? And also my y-intercept is 0, 0. We did it. And we're just connecting it. And do you remember that? 1, 3, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And that's symmetric. And we connect it. Like this. Right? Then you will get this. And let's move on. So this is the vertex form, right? And then x-intercept form. X-intercept form. Then we need to get vertex and axis of symmetry. And this one also, A is positive, so you get minimum, right? So minimum value, we will find it, and x-intercepts and y-intercepts, and then domain and range, right? So we will get all this information. So first, this is factored form, right? This is the factored form. So which one you can get directly? You can get zeros, which is your x-intercepts, right? So change the sign, -7, 0, and -5, 0. Right? And then, let's get y-intercept because that's easy. I'm going to put 0 into x value. So, to get y-intercept, we do this. 0 plus 7, 0 plus 5. So will be 7 times by 5, which is 35. So my y-intercept will be 0, 35, right? And let's get vertex. So from the factored form, to get vertex, we need to use x-intercepts because vertex is in the middle, right? Because -7, 0 here. Oops. -7 zeros here, -5 zeros here, right? Then your vertex x coordinate, that's in the middle. So it will be x equals -6, right? I just got it graphically, but you can just get it algebraically. You just do -7 plus -5 over 2. Then you get -12 over 2, which is -6, right? So -6 is your axis of symmetry, right? So that is -6. And to get the y-coordinate of the vertex, we plug that in, right? We plug that into the x value. So you just get the function value for the y value. So -6 plus 7, -6 plus 5. Then you get 1 times -1, which is -1, right? So vertex -6, -1. So we are doing this. And told you we are getting minimum, which is your y coordinate of the vertex. So minimum will be -1, like this. And my domain, all real number. My range, y's greater than or equal to -1. Then we are done, right? So let's sketch. -6, -1, and 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So we cannot we cannot plot y-intercept. That's like far away. But graph looks like this, right? And then when you keep going it, then that will go to 35, like somewhere over here, right? But we don't have to get that one, so that's enough. And last one. This one for the first video, I think, because I prepared some modeling problem. All right, so look at this. Then from here, my vertex. First of all, what is the form? This is, you don't have anything that's what? That's ax squared plus bx plus c form, so that's standard. So this is a standard form. And when you look at your a, that's negative. So graph looks like this, and you will have maximum for this one. So we need to get vertex, axis of symmetry, and maximum, and x-intercept, y-intercept, domain, and range. Okay, so let's get the vertex, because from the standard form to get the vertex, we need to use the formula, right? Which is negative b over 2a, right? Then negative, my b's 4 over 2a, like this. Then you get negative 4 over negative 2, which is 2. So 2 is my axis of symmetry. At the same time, my x-coordinate of the vertex. And to get y value, we need to put it back, this 2 into x, right? So negative 2 squared, 4 times by 2, right? Then you get, do you see this? This negative is not inside of the parentheses, so you need to keep this negative. So negative 2 squared, 4. 4 times by 2, 8 minus 3, right? Then that is 1. So 2, 1, and my maximum will be 1, which is my y coordinate of the vertex, right? And x-intercepts, so for this one, we need to get zeros, right? So we need to solve the equation. Negative x squared plus 4x minus 3. So you bring down your function and just make it 0, and you solve the equation. So I have negative sign here, so I'm going to change all my sign. So x squared minus 4x plus 3, right? And then what? I'm going to factor this. It's 3. So what? 1 and 3. Right? 1 and 3, and put bigger number in front, and same sign. And you want to get positive, so negative 1, like that. Then my x-intercept will be 3 and 1, because you're just taking opposite sign, right? So 1, 0, 3, 0. And my y-intercept is, you put 0 into x. So you put 0 into x, then you will get negative 0 squared plus 4 times by 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. And also, that's the standard form. So what? Your C is your y-intercept, right? So y-intercept, that's negative 3, right? And my domain, all real number. And my range, this time what? You get your maximum. Maximum is 1. All the values are less than 1. So y is less than or equal to 1, right? Because 1 is your maximum. And let's sketch. 2, 1. And 1, 0. 3, 0. Right? And then the next point will be 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Like that. So you can get your 5 points, and you can connect it like this. Then we're done for the first one, all right? And second part, it's like word problem. It's gonna be short, all right? So I'll be back on the second video, guys.